Hi, I'm Mr. Michael, a parent, a music teacher, and an advocate for kids growing through creativity. One of the most common questions I get asked all the time is, what is the best age to start music lessons? And I'm going to start with something that may surprise you. All of my own kids play music, but none of them started formal instruction at a very young age. Most of their formal instruction has been in their tween and their teen years. And that gets me to a very important question. There's a big difference between the best age to start studying a musical instrument and the best age to start making music. Children develop their musical aptitudes in the time between birth and approximately the age of 7. And so being engaged in musical activities, including formal music classes like our Music Explorer groups or Animal Adventures in Music, private lessons, can be a great way to soak up musical skills into their growing brains. We apply these skills for the rest of their life. And so playing the piano, the guitar, the violin, or the drums are things that we apply those aptitudes to. It's never too late to start a musical instrument, and it's never too early to make music, but it can be too early to take instrument lessons sometimes. If you're looking to have students play and master a specific instrument, the piano and the violin can be some of the best and most accessible ones for the motor skills of 5, 6, and 7-year-olds. In this stage, there still should be lots of listening and movement in the lessons, and students can start to read musical notation, but they shouldn't be overly focused on that. Other musical instruments do take more fine motor skills, such as the strength to press on the guitar, or a body that has developed breath for a wind or brass instrument. Although there can be some other alternatives like an ocarina, a recorder, a ukulele, that will be more accessible to small bodies. Here's a few important signs about readiness for instruments. Are they curious about musical instruments and ready to return to it several times a week? Can they follow directions for about 10 minutes at a time? Can they take the different sorts of directions from an external teacher? And most importantly, are you ready to support them in a practice routine at home as well? If you haven't found all of these to be true yet, there are still lots of recreational musical activities that you can do at home or in a music school. I think that early childhood music education is so important, but also please remember that I didn't start playing the piano until I was nearly in middle school, and my kids started in double-digit ages as well too, taking formal lessons. If your child is curious and wants to try, hopefully that is your sign to start taking the next steps and visit a music school such as ours or an individual music teacher and help get your questions answered and know what the next part of this journey could look like for you.